How can you take control of your life? How can you finally let go of those limiting beliefs that have been holding you back for the past few decades, stopping you from growing and leveling up? How can you step out of your comfort zone and unleash your full potential for your business and your personal life? Hi, and welcome to the Self-Worth Accelerator podcast. My name is Sonia Maria Horn, and I'm a mindset and success coach with focus on your self-worth. And every single week, I will be talking with you about how you can raise the awareness of your full potential and unleash those powerful tools for maximum wealth and inner peace. Find out everything about how to stop procrastination so you can finally empower yourself from within. You can do this, and I'm here to show you exactly how. So let's get started right now. Hi there, and welcome to episode number 7. Feeling off and feeling like a fraud is the title today. Now, today I'm just going to hop on really shortly and just want to share with you what's been going on lately, because there couldn't really have been a better timing. I'm working on my Masterclass that's taking place in 2 days. And last week, of all the times, I was feeling completely off. I was like beside myself. I was feeling stuck. I was feeling really low in energy. It took a lot of effort to get up in the morning, to make myself, get to work and function throughout the day. And the negative thoughts in my mind were just so dominant. And I had no idea where this was coming from, why it was happening now. And it just hit me, basically. And I want to expose myself here today and be really, really transparent and vulnerable to you, because I can't be any other way. I just want to be honest and not sugarcoat everything, because life isn't like that. And I wanted to share this experience with you because it proves basically what life's about. Yeah, even the people who, are teaching certain things and are supposed to know it all, because that's what had happened to me also during this phase. I was thinking, what's going on? And shouldn't I be the one who's completely in control of my thoughts, my emotions, my life, basically, because I'm the one teaching people how to do this and how to conquer their thoughts and emotions and how to empower themselves and so on. And here I am failing at it myself. This doesn't make sense. I'm a complete fraud. And I was, while I was going through that day with destructive thoughts, I was beating myself up more and more, because the pressure I created for myself just increased. Instead of using the tools that I have available for myself, I actually beat myself up more, because I didn't allow myself to have those thoughts, especially, having the profession that I have and the role that I have to the outside. But I spoke to a friend a day after, I think, and I described what was going on, the thoughts I had in my mind, and why I was so intolerant with myself and so cruel with myself as well. And he said, the opposite is the case, Sonia. You actually, because I was doubting myself and I was doubting everything I do, and it was really bad. I must be honest, it was really, really bad. And I received this call from my friend, and I told him, I said, how can I actually put myself in the position to help people if I can't even take control myself and, be on this high vibe all the time? And not allow those thoughts to creep into my mind. And he said, actually the opposite is the case. The fact that you allow this to happen and that you have this happening to yourself allows you to be the better coach and the better therapist for others, because you can relate and you can feel with them. And it allows you to be the better coach and the better therapist now that, you've been through this. And of course, it's not the first time, but in the past when it happened, it was a process of growing. It got me to, this personal growth journey and brought me to hypnotherapy, etc. But it's happening now, and so massively as well. And then shortly before this masterclass coming up, in which I'm going to talk for 3 days about how you conquer your thoughts and how you take control of your life and how you become self-confident and, feel this maximum self-worth within you, not giving those negative thoughts so much power. That just seemed like an absolute pathetic fact to me, and I was extra cruel on myself. But like I said, this very dear friend of mine just, when we had this conversation, put it all into perspective, and I realized that yes, exactly that is the case. I'm human. We all are, and we're all driven by our thoughts, our emotions, our past. And so I want to share with you what happens in those moments. Generally, I can only be general because obviously we're not on a one-on-one here, but we have those two parts within us. There's the injured self from our childhood that keeps popping up, that's responsible for those negative thoughts or limiting beliefs that are created. And this injured self is, don't forget, it's there to protect us. It's there to keep us safe. It's there to keep us in the familiar state, in the familiar environment. Yeah, because that's what we're used to, and that's where we're going to stay in order to stay safe. Now, on the other side, there's the positive, the divine you, the complete aligned you, who's happy, who's in the flow, where things are falling into place, and you're completely balanced and in a healthy balance, and nothing can shake you up, nothing can irritate you or disturb you. And with those two parts within us active, pulling on each side, that's how we get to feel stuck. That's how we get into this conflict and this self-doubt arise. And we know, however, because we've been there before, that we want to feel differently. We want to feel good. We want to feel on a high. We want to feel happy and positive. But all of a sudden we're given the contrast, and these negative thoughts pop up and they won't let go. They just keep spiraling round and round and pulling us down further and further. And again, like knowing about this divine you and the beautiful space where you could be, that is even worse. And the contrast is just so in your face that it's unbearable. Yeah. So that's where the thing that can be absolutely paralyzing, because we don't have the energy to pull ourselves out of it in that moment. And those negative thoughts are just so dominant, and they won't let go. And here we are, absolutely paralyzed, and the energy is drained and sucked out of us. So that's how, basically, in a general picture now, how it can happen, right? So, of course, like I said, that's where I was at last week. And it just really, really hit me hard, because it's been a long time since I felt this way. And I didn't understand, because everything, seems to be flowing. But at the same time, I realized that perhaps coming up to the masterclass, dealing with all those challenges around, like personal challenges and other things that I have to face at the moment. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of responsibilities, and being there for the girls as well as, for myself. I kind of neglected myself. So I didn't do the work that I know is good for me, that I benefit from, that keeps me in balance and that keeps me stable. I neglected myself. And that was the result of it all, right? So, like I said, I really want to be honest here with you today and completely vulnerable and transparent, because life is like that. Life is a roller coaster. It's not all pink and fluffy. And it's, it has its challenges, and they hit us sometimes totally unexpected. Sometimes we can feel them building up. But whatever it is, the goal in it all, right? Because, like I said, I've experienced those kind of emotions and days in the past. But in the past, I didn't know what to do with them, how to react upon them. And now I do. Like I said, now I have the tools. However, it can take a while as well. It's a process. And I think the first step and the first thing to do in that kind of a situation and in that kind of emotional state is really to be absolutely forgiving for yourself and to be kind to yourself and allow this emotion to arise and to let it be what it is, right? And not fight it for now. Then, of course, obviously the challenge is to go against it at some point and not to, let yourself get sucked into it for like days, weeks, months. I mean, that would lead to a depression, but to really actually be aware of it. Again, this awareness is so important, to be aware of your thoughts and your emotional state. And then to know where you want to head, to be, to set an intention to how you want to feel, to go general perhaps on how you want to feel, and use the tools that you have within you or that you learn, preferably, from a coach or a therapist, whoever is by your side, guiding you. And then from this intention setting, really go into the action. Really, it's only the only way to take action. And like I said, whether it's by reaching out, getting help for yourself, or whether it's you using the tools that you have. Okay? Now, like I mentioned, in 2 days, on the 26th, this Wednesday, there's the masterclass coming up. And I'm really looking forward to that because of my experience last week, I'm even more determined now to go out there and to help you and to teach again how you get to pull yourself out of a situation of negative thoughts and this paralyzed state perhaps, from feeling stuck, and to go to unstuck and to self-empowerment and to treat yourself good. And see, there are tools like, for example, now I just want to touch upon it shortly today. Like I said, I don't want to go on and on about it because it'll be all in the masterclass. But for example, during my RTT sessions that I have with my clients, there's one part, and that you can also do on a conscious level. I mean, obviously in the RTT session, we go into hypnosis, or my clients I lead them into hypnosis, and then we do this exercise, but you can also actually do it on a conscious level. And it is so that when you're in this pain, when you're in this negative thought spiral, you actually take the time for yourself, take a time out, make sure you're on your own, you close your eyes and you feel into your body, into your physical body, into your emotional body, and have a look, where is this pain actually coming from? Literally, physically, where is it showing up? Is it in your gut? Is it in your solar plexus? Is it in your throat? Is it in your heart? Wherever. Most of the time, really 99% of the people I work with, they can specify exactly where this whatever it is, pressure, where this lump, where this pain, where this feeling of void, of whatever it shows up as, where it is. And you can go to that part and you can define what it looks like even. And, do it by yourself and have a feel into yourself. And you can define whether it's a rock, whether it feels heavy, whether it's a weight, whether it's a, round, what shape has it got, what consistency, what color. And, from this NLP techniques, you can actually take control and you can let that part go. And you can see it or visualize it leaving your body, whether into space or, into the ground, whatever you feels comfortable for you. So this is how it works. And also, when you feel into that part that is bothering you or troubling you or weighing on you, it's also often related to some incident in the past from your childhood. And you can also try in that moment to feel into the pain and the whatever it is related to. How old were you when this started? When this feeling that you have right now, this weight that you carry within, when was it actually created? How old were you? And what exactly happened around it? That is where we do normally in hypnosis, but you can try it. So it sometimes works on a conscious level as well. And you can go there and you can, from an adult perspective, look at it and say, hey, but this has nothing to do with me today. This is in the past. This was me as a child, feeling isolated, feeling rejected, feeling that I didn't belong. Now I know better, right? So these are like really powerful tools that you can use, as well as the most common ones. The meditation are just treating yourself good. Take a bath. Treat yourself physically nicely and meditate and go for walks. Connect to nature again. Do some grounding work. There are so many tools that really will help you to pull you out of this, at the time, feeling trapped or stuck situation. Also, make sure you surround yourself. If you do go outside, then surround yourself with people who make you feel good, not with people who actually trigger you or make you feel bad. Exercise if you have the energy to do so. I didn't that day. I just couldn't. I couldn't make myself do anything. But even if it's just a walk and put in your earpods and listen to a nice meditation, walking meditation by Joe Dispenza, whatever, just do something nice for yourself. And so that day when it hit me, I just allowed it to be. And yes, I always do my meditations, but it's sometimes really, really overwhelming that you just, when nothing works for you, like it was for me that day, like Esther Hicks says, just, go to bed at night and sleep and just assume and set the intention that the next day is better. And it was, and it can go on for several days as well. And that's when it's time to reach out for help and to, consult professionals. So I hope this helped you a bit. And I hope that you feel inspired and also are forgiving with yourself if those emotions and those bad days pop up, when you're feeling just completely off and beside yourself. It's all natural and it's all just human, really. And I'm sending you lots of love. I do hope to see you at the Masterclass in 2 days on the 26th of October. I don't know when you listen to the podcast now, obviously, but I just had the impulse and the strong desire to put this podcast out and just to be 100% real here and not always pretend that everything is, sugar-coated and perfect, because it isn't. And that's just life. So do reach out to me if you need to chat or if you have anything you'd like to know. I always appreciate you reaching out and going on a one-on-one call with you. So yeah, have a wonderful day, a great start into the new week, and sending you lots of love. Take care. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to today's podcast. I really appreciate your presence. Now, if you want to experience the full power of your subconscious mind, to manifest more abundance and self-worth, leading to more success and overall contentment from within, well, I've got a gift for you. The Self-Worth and Success Hypnosis audio on my website is available for you as a free download. It helps you to unconsciously let go of negative self-talk and money or receiving blocks. You get to rewire and reprogram your mind for success and abundance. This recording has already helped so many people to let go of limiting beliefs and negative blueprints that they didn't even know they had. You can find their testimonies on my website. I promise it's so powerful. Also, I would love to invite you to join my value-packed Visionary Masterclass program. It teaches you all about the power of your thoughts and how to get out of your comfort zone and reach a higher self. You learn step by step how you can reach your goals by setting a focused intention and experience more self-love and a healthy body image with ease and energetic alignment within only 21 days. You can find all my offers and content on my website, www.soniamariahorn.com/en. And of course, you can find all the links in the show notes. So I look forward to seeing you next time on the Self-Worth Accelerator podcast. Until then, take care and reach out to me anytime. I'm here for you.